Leave that scrap behind. Grab and pull.
Pode ser. Inmo.
Esse jogo tem um monte de gente feia. Vou marcar aqui uma viagem rápida.
Como uno shala.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Nem sei quem é.
Tudo baba.
Says he's a monster haunter. The best you'll ever see.
Tudo baba.
Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Goga.
Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make.
Guru.
You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Uma boa frase.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss.
Und Lumfarb so.
When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies.
Daremaya.
Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot.
Pode ser.
Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead.
Mustard bala.
Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones.
Ziehen.
Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther.
Nossa.
Madam Waxu va.
But enough of that, right?
O Waxu.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed.
Giravabasco.
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Yamafore dome da hunga.
Right
Os
now,
monstros são
he feels
vegetarianos.
he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Ah tá, então todos os personagens desse jogo são vegetarianos.
Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says you stick to the haunting and shots present themselves later.
E agora eu vou ter que ir ali então. Vamos lá, raposão. Tirando aqui nos prédios que não tem mais nada e que não quebram. Tem impressão minha, isso aqui suga os bichos também.
Even the feel of the air changes as you go underground.
Ah, que detalhe legal, né? Como aqui tinha um lado, a luz ficou meio...
Wait, it's the squip
colorida.
hole-up. Place is just filled with critters.
Eu acho que eu fiz um golpe especial ali. Eu ganhei uma conquista aí.
Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death.
Como que eu não posso trazer o robôzão?
Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right.
Parece uma cobra. Bichinho bonitinho, parece um esquilinho. Na verdade, é tipo um tigrinho, né?
You need to line up the switches so they match.
Ah, esse eu quase que errei.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Time to fill the air with lead.
E uma pistola que eu vou usar. Bonita até. Que bom que os caras, os desenvolvedores botaram aquele botão ali, porque sabiam que alguém ia fazer essa besteira aí de cair lá embaixo. E tem um mata-mosquito.
A piece of work cut out for you.
Limpei a área.
There are breaks if you want them.
Tem alguma coisa fazendo barulho aqui? Eu tenho que subir de nível aqui. Acho que vitalidade, né?
The fresh air has done you good.
Agora tem que mais. Vou colocar aqui em radiação. E eu ainda posso botar em mais uma que pode ser radiação também. Que nível que eu tô? 7. Já com mais um nível eu já vou poder usar as outras armas. Né?
In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done.
Eu não entendi o que é canhão de garra ali.
That's the special weapon he made to store the scripts in the Mekton. It will be strong enough to launch them at the Jumbo Puff. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mekton will be strong enough to do the job.
Interessante. Então, talvez no próximo episódio já acabe com um dos vilões aí, um dos monstros.
It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now, otherwise he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. He's sure you remember enough of what he taught you about upcycling to fit some skronky gear to the Mekton on your own. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says it's about time you introduced yourself to Noko. She's usually in the Gnote pen. Says a savior wouldn't bother with saving the unborn. Wishes you goodbye.
Tá bom, tchau,
Wants
cara.
to help if he can. Says you're welcome back.
Eu nem saí. Até então, agora sim, eu vou enfrentar o cara gigante. E aqui deve estar o bicho que eu peguei. Coitado dele, hein? Agora estão aqui nessas jaulas aí. Tá, então eu vou ter que entrar por essa zona aqui mesmo. Aí lá no bichão, esse aqui, que tá comendo um galho. E eu também tenho que derrotar aqui os fortes. Ainda pegar esse traje aqui. achava máquina de lavar roupa, os fogões, murais e descargas também, parece que eu tenho que achar. E vai ser uma série bem longa, pelo que parece. Então é isso aí. Nos vemos no próximo episódio. De repente eu faço alguma missão secundária antes de fazer a principal no próximo episódio. Então, falou!